Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Danganronpa Part 15. In the previous video, we were witness to the second murder. Chihiro has perished, and now it's time to investigate and figure out who could have done it. We've got a short list of suspects, but no one immediately jumps out right now as the immediately most suspicious.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
So, and also in the interest of full transparency, as you may notice, the text it seems to be going a little slow there. A video still rendering out for like the next like 10 minutes from last night. I don't know why it's taken forever to render out. Well, I rendered out like a batch of I think 3 videos last night, but I went to bed a little late, so they weren't quite finished by the time I got up. And I still really I didn't record any yesterday, or barely recorded yesterday, so I want to catch up for not really lost time because I have a big backlog on most of the series except Final Fantasy. I guess this series, the first episode still hasn't gone up. It'll go up in a few days. Backlog's not quite as big as I thought it was going to be, but
What?
so I just figured this is the game that's least affected by being slightly laggy, and it'll be done in like I said, probably about 10 minutes into this video. Ah, that's right, you were unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about it. You just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everybody know. Wait, 3 or more? Who's with us? Isn't it just me and you? Imagine it so that the search of the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Oh yeah, Taka's with us. The body discovery announcement that Chihiro really is
Naturally.
dead, yes. Ugh. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everybody up. It seems another game has begun. It's not a game, dude! Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. Everyone made their way to the scene. It felt as if no time passed at all. It's like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. All just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Oh, man. Sakura's a little scary there. But there's another victim. Means we're now in the same... This is actually like way more laggy than I thought it was going to be when I started this. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of being alive. I mean, it's understandable. It's, Shut up. Alright. Oh my Jesus God. This is actually... You know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna pause here for a second and come right back. This is a little bit worse than I thought it was going to be, so... Alright. We're back. Things are a lot smoother now. Guess we're supposed to just talk to people. Well, first we'll talk to people and then we'll start investigating. This just kind of jumps out as very... What do you mean there's more important things to worry about than a dumbbell? It's got blood all over it, dude.
Just a sec. Hey.
Wait. Something written on the wall. Didn't that concern you? On the wall? I mean, yeah, bloodlust, whatever. I mean, honestly, their handwriting is fucking immaculate. Word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. Just too strange. Also, I mean, how's she gonna have written it over there with well, she's all tied up. But you know that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each... Oh, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. Ultimate murderous fiend creating a Now, the way they phrase it, the ultimate, isn't that the same like title they give to everyone here? You know, like the ultimate, what is it, affluent progeny, the ultimate baseball star, the ultimate. Does that mean either one of the people's whose like title is actually wrong? Granted, the only person whose title we don't know is Kyoko. And I mean, I think she's sus, but I didn't really expect her to be like killer sus though. But just like the way it's phrased right there makes me think that they're one of the students.
What is this?
And is this some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anybody do that? Perhaps it's to work at the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. Going so far as to write bloodless at the scene, I'm simply surprised at their stupidity. Well, maybe they're not... Maybe they get off on it.
Well,
Can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Also, just out of curiosity, Sakura, what is your thing? Like, what is your title? Is it just ultimate martial artist? That's what I thought, but I couldn't quite remember. You're gambler, fashionista, programmer. So the only person we don't know is we don't know what the hell Kyoko is. Got me slightly worried. It did up my suspicion of her. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Why? Okay. That's a good reaction for her in terms of me not being a sus. Granted, she could be overreacting to throw us off the trail. She fainted. That did not sound good. To Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
Oh, so she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her. Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. What? In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard.
Huh?
What? Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, fine. I don't like this. Okay. You have like a split personality thing? Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Okay, so Toko fucking murdered the hell out of Chihiro. Never mind. So much for not being sus of her. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. Might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. And I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
No question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't think it is a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. And it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate?
Hmm?
What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
I'm here to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. True, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
I mean, to be fair, we're the one who found the linchpin of the last investigation. Dead body's an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what, Byakuya said. Yoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are forfeit. Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro.
That's right.
Unless we do something, more victims can start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh. Well, that doesn't really... I mean, that's somewhat of an assuages our worries, but that can still kill someone else.
Huh?
I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be over, right? A new rule has been added to the regulations.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, 1 more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
So, do you think maybe Toko has like a split personality? Has something to do with blood. And then maybe her split personality could be the ultimate killer or whatever they referred to Genocide Jack as? So that way, technically, her first title isn't a lie. It's just her alt personality is the one. She has like 2 different titles. I think that's what they're going for here. You know, no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Shoot sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. No, why do you gotta be so creepy, lady? I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, I have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Victim was Chihiro Fujisaka. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly, so probably the weights then. That's all it says. So it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. What did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. No. You can cooperate with us during our investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Okay, so at least they recognized that we were important in solving that. Solved? No, I just
Stop talking.
seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. But it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Alright. I'd rather work with Kyoko. I think she's smarter than you. There's a dumbbell on the floor and the bloodstain. The bloodstain is on. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object was what killed her. I mean, this dumbbell was actually the murder
That's
weapon?
right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Well, to be fair, just because there's blood on it doesn't necessarily. Because, I mean, the scene here is obviously well prepared in advance. The blood could have just been put on there. Fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been spattered with blood during the murder. Now, the real question is, why in the hell is Chihiro here at 2 in the morning? Well, I guess we technically don't know that she was killed in the locker room. Oh, no, I think it said in the file that she died in the locker room. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. Dead body. The hero's dead body.
Very strange.
The more I look at it, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
still not sure he did it. Is that what? But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. I don't know. Still don't. I mean, Toko has to be the most suspicious right now. She was acting very strange. And then that whole, like, split personality thing just put her, like, on the top of the list. I don't know if it's Togami. I don't think it's Togami. I do think he will eventually kill someone, but I don't think he killed Chihiro. But I may also be a little less sus of him, or going easy on him, because I was so confident he was the first killer. Well, I wasn't, like, super confident, but I did play it up a little bit. That's who I thought had killed, Byakuya. Oh, it's just got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Anything else? Wait. Oh, that's the camera. And we can look at it. Surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. Poked and prodded, going over every inch of her lifeless body. Very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. Seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. That's a little sus. Dude had a real complex about being weak. I heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. Did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Also, what the I mean... Whatever, Makoto. Cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. I mean, like, fucking Sakura's in the room. She could crush your skull with her fucking pinky. Manda's account has been added to the truth bullets. I mean, obviously, you know, bit of an anime outlier there, but it does feel a little tone deaf for Makoto to be like, girls aren't all that strong. Hello. We use this locker room all the time. Now it's from the site of Chihiro's death. What do you mean all the time? We've only known about it for like 4 days. Or maybe even less than that. Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. Sure, she was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well.
Still think she came of her own, by her choice. What makes you say that? Been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. Saying she came here to exercise? According to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. You have really been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Tina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Feels like embarrassed about, you know, gym anxiety. I definitely understand that. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. Oh, okay. You're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else? Possibility, I think. I mean, it'd have to be someone that she trusts enough to be in a space alone with them. Well, that's weird, because I mean, Chihiro does seem like a pretty trusting person, so she would probably go along with basically anyone. With the exception of probably Togami. I'm just trying to think, like, do I think Chihiro would have trained with Toko? I mean, probably. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of the case. True, but
Let's go.
we're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. It's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. This is our next location. Place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay. Oh, nothing sticks out as me as super interesting here. They have nothing to do with the case. That's what you think. So there's a gun. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that was true, Chihiro would be riddled with bullets or holes. Okay. If I remember right, this card reader's meant to order their handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly, sharply clapped his hands together.
did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems the Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's about this card reader.
Yep.
Card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. It's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. The school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
So we can be reasonably assured that it was another girl. So then, it means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, your body being found in the girls' locker room means, and Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Let me tell you what you're thinking. Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room. The killer must have been able to get in there.
in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Am I wrong? Pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you this entire time. I mean, it does say lending, right? I mean, that's something I mentioned back when we learned about that rule. Like, could you steal something? Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning is... Okay. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Yeah, borrowing. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. You managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things? So, if we're going to go with that, then we have to know that it's someone who was aware, like would have the cognizance to think of that loophole. The fact that Togami just purposely mentioned it does clear him a suspicion in my mind, even though I wasn't really sus of him in this particular case. So, like, who... Let's look at the men. So you got Taka. I don't know. Taka's like an enigma to me. Mondo, I don't think Mondo. I feel pretty good about Mondo. Ifumi might have figured it out. Like I could see him paying attention enough. Yasuhiro is also a bit of an enigma. I mean, really, I don't know. The only person that jumps out at me is like mega sus is Toko. But the fact that she's so sus makes it makes me a little wary of you know, committing too hard to her in my mind. Treat me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. You know this, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means they would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes you want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest in your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll feel you in myself. And if only we could get on that friggin' Gatling gun. Let's head to the main hall. Main hall? I don't hope you understand what's going on. Okay. Oh, we haven't been here in a long time. Don't like being in a room with Togami by ourselves. We came to the main hall? What are we looking for here? I mean, I have to figure it out for myself. Okay. Got a thingy. There's a mailbox. It's an e-handbook? Oh wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? Oh, is it the... Oh, is it for the characters who are dead? You know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance the other day. I think there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned one of the handbooks, and when I did... He just happens to pick Sayaka's, of course. Right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Okay, so you can't... Well, they still haven't covered the stealing angle. Like, if you just steal someone's handbook, that's technically not borrowing. Pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Yeah, we know. We just saw this. Maybe a bit of an unnecessary flashback. See, yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
Strange. One of the handbooks won't turn off. Or won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name and I started it up. One that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
So maybe because he was executed? Oh. Girl, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of Oh yeah, it could have been smashed. Pummeled with baseballs. Memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment was led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. Cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
No!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to school life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it won't break, it wouldn't frickin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? Maybe he was diving a lot. I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. But, maybe even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was. Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you may ask, how could that be? Huh. Even the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Debate? Think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. But it's gotta... So there is a weak point, but apparently it has not been exploited. Maybe. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Then we need to figure out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What was that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. And you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Get some water real quick. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
Nobody else it could be. Murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? Yeah. I think about half the people here, actually. You're not wrong to wonder. The words mean little right now. That's something that'll prove it, and I can show you. Okay. What do you mean you have something that can show us?
Don't make me repeat.
I have basis to believe that, I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? Somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Is something like that really... Hey, you two! Big trouble, I need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're busy,
with
leave us alone. Oh no.
Cause, I mean...
It's an emergency, emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. What is it?
Please!
This is a serious emergency, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
Cause, I mean...
It's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
Well...
What's wrong with Toko? She's acting super strange. Okay, that's pretty normal. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? Okay, but like, nobody's died, alright? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. Suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. You think he suspects her as well? Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that, though. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that would be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
We should head to the dorm, so Toko's rooms was likely. You're right. We're moving. Oh, you teleported us there? How sweet. Now, are you gonna tell us your thing?
Such ignorance.
Not a waste of space, mostly. Kind of emergency. I mean, open it? The door? That thing? Your door? Hand it to me? What? Oh, okay, we have to talk to you. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, to see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We're out talking to ourselves. Yeah, good idea. And I was trying to do that. May as well give it a shot. Ding dong. Door swung open, slowly and silently. Holy crap. A aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
She seems to be acting more like her normal self.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Well, you probably shouldn't just come away and fucking say that, lady. Well, I mean, I feel pretty good about my conclusion there earlier. What was that? He's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Coco was scared enough to even bar her door? You think the same thing as Byakuya? You think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I mean, she's got a thing for, you know, Mr. fucking asshole over here. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh?
You're gonna talk to her? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. I think he suspects her. Same way we do. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
what do you want?
surprised she's even answering the door, to be honest. Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Bacula!
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Now, promise. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. Yeah, I mean, the way she's phrasing "let Genocide Jack have control," I mean, that's the only way I can interpret it, is that she's got a alternate personality type thing going on. And that blood is the trigger. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of it. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya? I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Library? Come on, let's go in. Alright, that's a good place to stop things here. In the next video, we'll see what Byakuya's got and about his evidence that Genocide Jack has to be one of us. At least I'm assuming that's what we've come here. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.